Hey there, this is Mike. Today is Saturday, December 10th, 2016, and this is the 6th installment of the Oakley Home 2.0 video blog series dedicated to tracking the progress of the new home I am designing, developing, and building in the Oakley neighborhood of Cincinnati, set to start construction in the spring of 2017. What I like to do in this video blog format is give a recap of the past 7 days as well as a preview to what's in store for the next week. This past week was quite an eventful one for sure. It all started on Monday when I got back the Geotech report I was waiting on from my engineers that I hired. And what they did in that report was simply analyze the test pits that were dug at several locations on site to give an analysis of what their findings were, as well as recommendations for what is to be done to the site to prepare it for new home construction. The good news is, while they did find some existing foundations from the previous house that was on site, which was demoed, the depth of those foundations was not deep. It was within the range of what is needed to be excavated anyway, just to get down to the level where I can build out the basement that is going to be poured when construction starts. And the best news was that the soils below those foundations were in great shape to the point where they did not need to be treated in any way to get the site shovel ready. A lot of times you will discover sites that have poor soils, and the only way to rectify that situation is to either remove the bad soils and bring in some new good soils, or design foundations in such a way that they get down below the bad soils to good soils. And either of those options are not ideal. They're both expensive, so I'm very glad that I do not have to deal with that situation on this project. Keeping matters to site in the conversation, my builder Richard was out on site this past Thursday with the surveyor that he uses, and they were out shooting different elevations and marks for property lines as it relates to the lot. What they are going to do is take those measurements and incorporate them into a plot plan, which is a drawing prepared by a licensed surveyor that is submitted along with all the other building drawings to the city for permit. My hope is to submit for permit at the end of December or at the beginning of January at the latest. It takes a while to review, to respond to comments that the different departments have. So I like to give myself a couple months for that process prior to when I'm actually looking to build. So if I get that stuff in either at the end of this month or early January, that'll give everyone plenty of time to go through all that. The most recent event of this past week happened yesterday. I had a formal project kickoff meeting with the green building team that's been assembled with this project. That includes myself, my builder, as well as the green building consultants that were hired to chauffeur this project through the LEED certification progress and process. And at that kickoff meeting, essentially what was done was confirming the parameters of the project, as well as going through the LEED for Homes checklist and determining which credits we were going to go after in order to achieve a desired LEED rating. There is 4 different LEED ratings. There's a LEED Platinum, LEED Gold, LEED Silver, and LEED Certified level that are associated with different amounts of credits earned. This project, it looks like, is going to be either LEED Silver or LEED Gold, which is very good because we're not doing anything crazy above and beyond what was originally intended in the original design. And to get that level with just the baseline design that I'm doing is a pretty positive development, because it means that my head is in the right place for not only designing a building that works well from a design and economic standpoint, but from an environmental standpoint as well. So I'll be sure to follow up on the developments of that meeting and what I previously discussed in upcoming blog posts, so be on the lookout for those. And until next time, have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.